Syriac mob include started withdrawing of the recent large, beleaguered exclave how they detained in the warfare-torn nation. Hundreds of fighters include been landing buses on in their families in a pouch of area lie in center Syria among Homs and Hema. By transactions in the by the government's Ruski allies, the militants include been taking into account secure passageway to opposition-controlled area in northern Syria. It is the newest insurgent exclave to offer in following a length siege. The just considerable areas of Syria yet in insurgent hands lie on its national borders in the far polar and the far southward. Regulation were clogged out at marathon runner negotiations among complementary Syria troop factions and Ruski generals in the Homs rural area on environment, Reuters news story agent accountable. Insurgent hard arms are creature given but insurgent fighters are creature permitted to keep in lighting weapon, on buses departure to insurgent-controlled Idlib provincial in the polar east. Ruski war police force are intended to guardsman the buses and defend the mostly Sunnite Muslim civilian population who stay in the exclave of sect vengeance attacks by Alawites residing neighboring. The exclave, that includes the city of Rostan, was hard-bombed by Ruski plane up the transactions was coordinated, on to regional human beings. They leftward mob in no stock option following bomb civilian population and giver them no selection each to present or destroy their areas and do civilian population pay the cost, Abul Aziz al-Barazi, one of the citizen opposition negotiators, said Reuters. The vacuum is anticipated to get 2 days and see thousands of human beings keep on the buses, that snaked out of Rostan on Monday. Following 7 years of warfare, the Assad by the government, supported by Ruski and Iran war brawn, controls lot of center Syria once again, consisting the other town, Aleppo. The drop of the exclave among Homs and Hema secures for the by the government an essential railway that was closed for year by the warfare. The M5 links Aleppo to the Equity Damascus via Homs. Insurgent forces are now concentration in Idlib, wherever tens of thousands of fighters and their families arriving of the east Ghouta exclave recent monthly. Mob as well yet monitoring components of Dirat provincial in the far southward west. In another place in the nation, Turkey, worried by the increase of Kurd impact in Syria, newly withdrawn the polar western Afrin area controllable by the Syriac Kurd YPG police. Neighboring, the U.S. continues to supporting the Kurd-dominated Syriac more democratic forces in their ongoing transactions versus the Muslim country team. Above 7 years of warfare, more than rather than 400,000 human beings include been annihilated or informed lacking, onto the UK-based Syriac Observatory for Humane Rights. More than rather than part the people of 22 millionth include been managed of their homes in at low 6.1 millionth Syrians inwardly moved, and else 5.6 millionth residing overseas, the extensive most of them in neighboring countries love Lebanon.